that was so well said, how you want to make sure that they're in it with you and
Yes.
that they want you to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So the other element is, your first 2 points were very well made, which is that number one, if you're using multiple firms, you're competing with your own recruiter, right? Because there you have made zero commitment to them. In order for them to win, they have to shop that very placeable candidate out to multiple employers to maximize their chance of getting paid. That's only just that's logical, right? Number two, your second point was that sorry, Maddie, what was your second point?
In that, the retainer isn't about them. A lot of people think, oh, you want
Right.
money up front just to get money.
Yeah, right.
And it's
So
like, I really don't want your money for that reason. Like I'm not taking this and going to the mall.
exactly. So you said it. And then third, I would say that if you've given this job to 4 recruiters and you think they're all going out and breaking their back to try and fill this for you, that's not happening, because they all know that they've got a 1 in 4, 1 in 5 chance of actually getting paid for their work. So you are deprioritized, right?
Yeah,
Because
you're the bottom of the list.
they, commercially, it does not make sense for them to, allocate their top priority time, resources, and team on your search when there's such a low probability of success. That wouldn't make sense. So you're an afterthought. The reality is they're working on other searches, and as they find candidates for those clients who are invested, who are partnering with them, who do value and respect their time, and then if they uncover candidates that aren't a perfect match for that client, they're sending them to you. That's really what's happening, right?
Well, and also telling them, because sometimes people are like, we will be deprioritized. We don't need it immediately. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to send these folks, though, to my retained clients first. And then if they don't want them, they'll be your leftovers. And nobody wants to be a leftover. But that's the reality of how it works. I mean, even in staffing, we ranked them A rec, B rec, C rec. And it was based on, are you the only recruiter? Do you have more than one position? Is the job description, the salary, the benefits strong? And also, like, are they paying something up front for us to actually allocate resources? Because it costs us money to do the search, costs us manpower behind the search, and that's why you're hiring us. And it's far more cheap or, less expensive for us to do it than for them to most of the time. Because I'm like, hey, what's your salary?
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you break that down to an hourly rate and you just told me you're interviewing 20 candidates from Indeed and all of them are crappy, I mean, you just wasted how much of your hourly pay when you could be focused on higher acuity things.